Hell yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. I'm pretty sure you guys actually waited to watch the entire thing as well. Pretty dope. It's all about Leo and Michelangelo in this first whatever, but of course you're gonna expect Donatello and Raphael in the second part. But we're actually here to pretty much analyze the new collab that's pretty much finally here, which is the Turtles in the Street Fighter universe, right? So let's get into it real quick here. The event is here right now. One stuff I'm actually at pleased with is, as you can see on the splash screen, this kind of shocked me. This video should actually have been out as early as possible, but unfortunately I'm going to tell you guys why there's a bit of a delay. I'm still working on what the delay caused, but I'm going to show you guys in a bit. But I'm happy. Look at this: Michelangelo, Inferno, Leonardo, Master. Okay, so now here's the thing. We're going to also have Raphael, Inferno, Donatello, Master, or reverse, whatever the case might be. Or are we going to have? We can't have legendary and then some random mass, whatever. So it's probably going to be the same thing as well. But the good thing is that one of our words in that one of them being legendary and not accessible to those who don't spend, especially if your favorite happens to be the one that ends up falling in the legendary slot, is not the case anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, for those guys who actually do spend, okay, it's definitely a cheaper option to have a legendary character and to go through this as well. But I've actually had a few look at a few things in it, just to limited time wish list. But we're gonna go through this straight up. You guys can see here, PD is back. Okay, there was actual extra rumors that this could actually be the case as well. It means the devs are actually listening, because a lot of people are actually been saying bring out PD, right? And hopefully this actually reverts to a turnout where some of the other previous players come back and return. But there's one thing we have to say right now. Okay, we got to give Hazink a shout out here. Definitely deserves his props. Of all the worries that I've had with regards to the summon tickets, and they're actually being almost confident, his words are right. It's 1-to-1. So it's almost a no-brainer for you guys now to convert all your special summon tickets to this. And also, it might also mean that you have to now start going hardcore in shopping for special summon tickets here. Okay, now this is a bit conflicting for me, because as you guys remember, when it was during the time for Ryu pools, I was going hardcore on special summon tickets. But ever since Ryu became a master character, and we're talking about trendy Ryu, I sort of like these special summon tickets kind of like lost value for me, because obviously I have an affection for the cartoon that he's like my favorite character ever, that has been, IP that's ever been made. And so I didn't have to worry about getting special summon tickets. But now it's going to be a tough ass not to actually get one of them. As you can see, getting one of them, what that means that I kind of lose one, almost like I'm losing 1K. And that 1K kind of like, affects the balance of me focusing on my, Ryu. However, Ryu is definitely going to be here for a long time, so I have to like think about this clearly and see how this actually works out for me, with regards to covering the rest. But as you can know right now, all the other characters in special summon tickets can take a break, so I'm just going to go right here real quick here. I'm going to do that conversion like I was talking about to let you guys know that I am also all for it as well. So we got 97. All right, I don't know why it shows 100 here, but I guess you get up to 100. Okay, you can actually go up to 100 and whatever, but we're just going to do 97 and just convert that real quick here, so we have more turtle tickets. Okay, so that puts us at 112. I don't know how this I was never lucky in the Go My Gala can whatever, right? But as I said before, as long as you hit 50, I guess you're supposed to be getting whatever. So we're going to try our luck and see how this works for now. We're going to make some pulls eventually, but here's what I was talking about before. Okay, so that I don't get all over the place, I want to try and make sure that I am as straightforward as I want to be. The first thing is, obviously I used to have like a lot of all this like flame tickets, right? I'm sure you guys know where I'm getting to. I kind of used it up. However, because I was having a problem that I was trying to resolve, I couldn't use this. Okay, this is going to be probably like a record pool for me. I have like 65 right now. I don't think I've ever kept this much in a long time. Okay, but what that means is actually I still have this actually here to do a faction or whatever. So this is actually good too. We're going to start with this one today. We're going to see if we can actually do some pulls. Hopefully we can get the character I'm about to talk about here. The reason why I kind of regretted using the flame ones, but I was trying to use it to clear my slots, is because of this new character that has been unveiled here, and that is Who are you? There we go. Furisode Makoto. Okay, so new character in the block. I have no idea how she works yet. We're definitely going to do the kit review and kit analysis of all these characters. There's going to be lots of videos coming out today, as guys expect, and hopefully I can actually keep up with all the goodies that are now in here right now. Um, but at least I'm glad that we still have those, so we definitely would at least have some copies, okay? With 61. But however, this is where my biggest problem is right now. I don't feel justified in buying more slots just to get more characters here. Gems are rare, and I literally worked very hard to get it down to 141, okay? What that means is, with it being at 141 right now, every time I try to make a couple of pulls, I'm going to be going back and forth. And it was supposed to be draft day for me to actually make the pulls. I'm glad that this actually stopped me because, like I said, for Makoto, from the city of Makoto, that kind of puts us in a good spot in that we're going to get the character. But now that we actually have that all out of the way, let's get a whole turtle stuff that's actually on here right now. So we got Leonardo, we got Michelangelo, we got Donnie, my boy, and we got Raphael, my boy as well. They're all my boys, but my own, like my ranking in terms of like how I like the characters is Donatello, Raphael, uh, Leo and the Mikey, I kind of like them on the same whatever. I like Leo's seriousness, being whatever, and like Mikey's, groove. If anything, maybe I might say Mikey just kind of shades it Leo a bit, but I would say no. I'll just say Leo with a serious attitude. So I'll probably put Leo third and then Mikey fourth, but a very close fourth. Donatello and Raphael actually very close, but not as close as Leonardo and Michelangelo in terms of like the ranking there. But then the gap between Raphael and Leonardo a little bit more. So that's my ranking there right now. But this is what we have to offer. They have to offer real quick here. We're going to touch this and says start a battle. Yeah, typical buff that I get if you get the EX move. Speaking of the EX move, that was the first thing I actually pulled for. I made sure that I had enough stacks with regards to the EX scrolls. So as you can see, guys, go with your training, go with the EX moves. Bam. Got my first copy. And you know what? I was actually saying this. It's actually been a minute since we've gotten one of those kind of like, damage immunity, you know, um, EX moves, like something that you would typically have gotten from the, I believe it was Virgil, but I guess because I never pulled for Virgil, I don't have it. So I'm glad that that return here. They're doing a couple of like almost like back to the game. I'm guessing they are really confident that old players going to come back. So there've been some guys here and there. If you go somewhere for the first time, they tell you what to click on all that kind of stuff. But this has really been my dilemma here. This all pulls here. But let's get back to the ninja operation. So now we have what we call the shadow duel. So we got this same stuff that we typically would have back then, except in the last whatever they kind of use one of these generic bad guys to kind of make it feel like the whatever cyber attack that they're talking about for the turtle event. And over here too, looks like it's the same stuff here still. Good thing about this is that you're getting one free copy of Leo. So this is actually amazing. One thing I was worried about is that if they're going to come out with the PD and they went through a different route, how are they going to handle this? But you can see right here, tons of goodies here. I'm actually really pleased. They really didn't do bad at all. You can see here, merchants get more of these tickets as well, and this is A grade. Obviously, you can get in one apart from the turtles for sure, or any switch summon characters. But some of these good stuffs are still here. We go to Pizarra. What is this all about? Okay, yeah, pretty much all that stuff that I typically get to exchange your stuff with. Once again, I'll tell you guys, these are not special characters, so it doesn't matter how eager you are to get into 5 stars. Don't spend 128 of these pizzas on these guys. I've already gone close to where this is becoming important. As you can see, I've got Trio K right now. I used to have a whole lot more, but for me, I think the priority is either going to be fake gems because I decided to work on those right now, as well as. But I'll put the boost stones ahead of fake gems because fake gems, like I told you guys before, as much as it's important to push it to the limit, unlocking the first 3 slots is what really counts. When I'm in the first 3 slots, I want to make sure that I'm illustrating, I'm not just getting you guys confused. When you go over to your fighting heart, Okay, all that matters is that unlocking these three slots because the first level you get, for example, in this case here, 50%, 40% damage equal. You only get 2 plus 2 plus 2. You're gonna get a massive boost in the first unlock. That's the one that really matters. Of course, you want to make sure that your guys are as good as possible. You keep on pushing it, but as long as you unlock the first three, you can really focus on the other stuff that I was really talking about here, and which is going to be the boost stones, because obviously the turrets are here too. You're gonna want to push them to the limit, and other characters that you actually haven't pushed yet. So there's other things as well. So for me, it's gonna be a no-brainer. It's gonna be between face stones and the boost stones, but I think the boost stones win for me. That's about it. This is nice to have, but you know me. I'm not. This is only for paid to play characters. I mean players, and same as this too. You don't want to waste your whatever stuff there unless you feel the sentiments, and then you can go ahead and do that because you can always get all this other good stuff elsewhere. Okay, but now going back again, this is Tard is here already, and also just use the chance to actually talk about that as well. Oh, FG10 is here. FG10 typically tends to have, you know, my stacks for A grade invitational. So this is typically my priority, regardless of whatever the case may be. That we draft these continuous possibility. So, and then of course, whatever the balance we do get with maybe like any other good stuff there. Very for me, like Fate Gems probably will be the one. Oh, actually, we're definitely going to be getting EXPs. That's also my major focus as well. But going back to the turtles, whatever, I think we've gone before. What else have we not clicked on yet? Okay, so the wishes, we're here already. We're definitely going to see if we can make some pulls right now to see actually how this PD works. But this is the part I actually always like when it comes to collabs, is the fact that it's always like an adventure mode. And you guys know how we're going to do it. I'm going to try to do adventure mode again, but right now I actually have been struggling with my throat because I'm just recovering from the surgery that I had in a bit. So I'm at the final phase where I'm just kind of coughing quite often. So if I feel my voice good enough, we're definitely going to try and to see if we can make some voice for you guys. Loved it the last time, and I kind of felt crazy doing it. Kind of felt like I was messing myself up, but anything for you guys, I'm happy to do it for sure. Lucky Treasure is here as well. All right, I actually just started pulling without picking my favorite. Right now, I really don't know what I actually want to work with, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to um, try and get some pulls for Makoto. Actually, you know what? Before we actually make those kind of pulls, we're going to wrap things up here. We're going to make sure that we can actually at least do some kit reviews and analysis. I know everyone is hyped up for the turtles, okay? So we're definitely going to start with the turtles first. And like I said before, let's just use this and round up and then check out the EX moves real quick. And how good is it? Because first of all, you might think I just bought it because you know what, it's based on regret from previous EX moves that I didn't get to pick up because of the fact that you know um, they're once in an event situation. After that, they're gone for life because that's the way the other ones have kind of proven. But if you look over here, this actually is pretty good. You get a plus, you get HP, this bonus to HP, attack, and defense. You get HP bonus, attack bonus, defense, and crit damage bonus. That's pretty much what you get. No speed bonus in this case here. But however, this move says summon lots of falling pizzas, healing all friendly fighters for 15% max HP, and grant them damage immunity for 2 seconds. That damage immunity is pretty much important for me because now I can try and see what I can do about working on, you know, the boss fights, and also definitely very helpful when you're on PvP as well. It has helped me a bit as well. Also, grant all friendly fighters 5 breakdance and 3 sword intense, which I believe are sort of like exclusive. They give exclusive bonuses to the turtles. Breakdance in this case, each stack increases defense and dodge by 1%. Michelangelo can expend stacks to resist fatal damage. So while it gives everyone this stuff, Michelangelo can use it to resist fatal damage, meaning he has a chance to survive. And for Leonardo, each stack increases attack and crit damage rate by 1% for everyone. However, if you reach a certain number of stacks to enhance Leonardo's, you can reach a certain number of stacks to enhance Leonardo's combos. I have no idea what they mean by those combos, but I guess we're going to see it in the kit for sure. So, guys, turtles are here. It looks pretty amazing. I know what else I'm missing, whatever has been new, but we looked at it right now. You guys wanted the PD. You guys got the PD. This looks pretty nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is just kind of like a random box. Do you get to pick whichever one you want? Actually, it's cool. So that means you can actually start to focus. But looking at it this way right now, I only have 112, so I'm guessing before 50, there's a chance I can get one because I really did not, I really did not enjoyed it. I really not like focus much when I was doing the Go My God I Can, PD whatever. I definitely need to learn more about it, but my guess is that as you put, obviously you have a chance to put all these cards plus this, but when you hit 50, then you definitely get Leonardo. Then of course you hit 100, you get Michelangelo. That automatically means you get two copies. That's your second copy. So, well, I won't say two copies because typically you'll probably only get one because it's a special event, but this PD kind of makes it better. And of course, 150, this PD, man, I'm actually glad that he's back. A lot of people thought it was pretty much mean back then, but I bet if the special summon tickets were used to run this PD, people would be having. Look at this right now. People are just obtaining turtles all over the place, man. They're all going ham. I'm betting these guys are pretty as good as they are. You know what? Let's get to the review and analysis. I'm going to cut the video short here. Guys, if you like this video, please send me a thumbs up. It definitely helps me as well. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, just to help me, boost it and actually increase it as well. I really appreciate you guys who have joined so far. And I appreciate you guys who have been watching as well. And of course, make sure you turn on notification bells already. Of course, I'm back home now, so I'll definitely be adding it to the Discord channel so you guys can actually not miss it at all, because I know that kind of affected some views for a while. But otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. We're not done yet, but it's going to be over for this particular second review right now. Turtle's here. It's looking pretty dope for now. I'm actually pretty impressed. Of course, there's also been bonus character in Funis. Can I get it right without looking at the name? Furisode. F Makoto. Do I want to say F Makoto? That kind of just, yeah. Let's just say Fury Makoto. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Fury Makoto. No, I don't know if Shirley has an email as well. I'll be eager to hear what people have to say once I'm done with my recordings. Otherwise, I'm gonna call out Fury Makoto, and we definitely have characters to look forward to. We're going to be starting with Fury Makoto first because she is pretty much just like the bonus character. We can just kind of get across through with her real quick, and then we can know if we actually can make excited with the pool. I'm actually conflicted. Who do I want to start with? I wish there was enough time to vote. This video has to be out, otherwise I just said put your comment down below who you want to hear my review on first. However, I'm just going to go right ahead and start with the most exciting character of all the three of them. It's going to be Leonardo first. So guys, get ready, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.